Do you ever wondering in Hollywood movies when the character is showing off their Mandarin speaking skills? Yeah, in most scenes they're just trying to showing off. Are they really doing a good job? So in today's video, I'm going to review some Mandarin speaking scenes in Hollywood movies, and I'll tell you how did they really sound like. By the way, Wonder Woman did not speak good Chinese. And if you stick to the end of this video, I'm going to give you a free challenge to level up your own pronunciation. Disclaimer! I believe the actors and actresses, they all did their work on practicing the language. But, Mandarin is a hard language to learn, and I don't expect them to pick it up in a really short period of time. But I will just be honest how it really sounds like. First, let's dive into one of my favorite science fiction movie, Arrival. So let's see how Amy Adams did it. Almost forgot. Spoiler alert.
Life's dying words.
将军，我在美國影帝，將軍，您夫人給我託夢的。
妻子的英語，您應憑智用出
他說
來。
你應憑智勇氣來幫助拯救世界。戰爭不拯救英雄，而會留下孤兒寡母。You are committing an act of treason.
To be honest, I kind of need a subtitle for this, because it's not really good. I mean, in the story, she's a language expert, right? So I assume she already knows the language Mandarin, and she speaks like she just practices for like a few weeks, maybe. Well, without a subtitle, I can understand like 70%, 80% tops. She is kind of struggling with the pronunciation, and some of the sound is covered by other voice, so I can't really understand all of them. I did some research, and what she really said was, 将军，我在美国营地，将军您夫人给我托梦了。她说您应凭智勇，要用勇气来帮助拯救世界。战争不会成就英雄，只会留下孤儿寡母。Actually, the line's kind of good, but I really doubt 将军 would understand her, because that's a little awkward. I cannot say that she's doing a bad job. She's kind of great. She's kind of accurate after you know the lines, but if you don't know the lines, that's kind of need to guess a little bit. Also, on cultural things, 托梦 is superstitious belief in China where people believe that the dead souls will leave you a message or try to communicate with you in your dreams. Well, to be more like those reviewing videos, I give this a 7 out of 10, because I understand the 70%, and the lines are accurate and kind of great actually. Next up, Limitless.
How's your day going?
I've had better.
I still can't deal with that haircut. I wouldn't even recognize you on the street.
Well, I'm a new man.
I've already ordered.
打得面啊，兩個豬油餅請從小龍吃啊，千萬不要給我違禁噶。
圍巾會保護你的衣服。
可是會把我當zan做啊。What?
What did he just said? I can't understand a single word he just said. I'll hear it again.
I wouldn't even recognize you on the street.
Well, I'm a new man.
I've already ordered.
打得面啊，兩個豬油餅請從小龍吃啊，千萬不要給我違禁噶。
圍巾會保護你的衣服。
可是會把我當zan做啊。What?
Stop butchering the language, Hollywood. I can't understand a single word he said. Oh my god. I need to find a script. I mean, he's showing off, right? In this thing, he's like a super genius kind of. And I don't understand a single word he says. Okay, I find what did he really said. It should be 炸酱面2个葱油饼，
担担面2个猪油饼，
青葱烧龙虾，千万别给我味精。
青葱烧龙虾，千万不要给我味精啊。
Then the waiter said, 可是围巾会保护你的衣服。Then Cooper said, 可是不会保护我的脏手 or 肮脏手。I gotta say, it's bad writing and just bad pronunciation. I gotta be honest, it's horrible. And here's the one really big mistake, I believe.
要给我味精啊。
味精会保护你的衣服。
It's supposed to be a joke. Well, actually, 围巾 is scarf. Scarf will keep you warm and only keep you warm, the same as the scarf in all of the countries. What I believe the writer's intent to say is 围裙, apron, 围裙, that will protect your clothes, right? It's not scarf. Scarf itself is kind of a piece of cloth, but it said scarf can protect your clothes. It's ridiculous, kinda. That's really weird and strange. And finally, the last sentence, Bradley Cooper said,
可是会把我当脏做啊。
even knowing what he said in these sentences, I still don't understand why he sounds like that. 可是不会保护我的脏手. Or he said 肮脏手. First of all, if he used 肮脏手, then it's a grammar mistake. It should be 保护我肮脏的手 or 保护我的脏手. I just gotta say, if you want to use Mandarin to show off like he's a really intelligent man and knowledgeable, knowing the Mandarin as can speak with a waiter, then please be accurate, okay? Or you sound like a completely stupid man.
Well, if you like a good coach, well, I'm not expensive.
It's the very opposite of what you try to show off, right? He's showing off to his girlfriend. It turns out to be a complete disaster. Give this reading 2 out of 10. Sorry, Bradley Cooper. Well, next, let's see how Batman will speak Mandarin.
Fool, what the hell do I care what your name is? You're a criminal. Tell that to the guy who...
It's a short sentence, but kind of awkward. Luckily, this got a subtitle, so I can understand. He said, I'm not a criminal. 我不是犯人. If you are saying 犯人, it's more like a prisoner. If you are being captured and holding a prison, it's more like a 犯人 feeling, but it's not, it's just be caught. It should be, I'm not a thief or I'm not a criminal. It should be more like 我不是个罪犯 or I didn't commit any crime 我没有犯罪. It's just awkward, you know. It's like somebody be caught trying to steal. He will say, I'm not a thief or I'm not a criminal, but he won't say, I'm not a prisoner. It's just kind of weird, you know? So, sorry, Batman. I'll give you 4. I guess, Batman, you need to improve your Mandarin speaking skills. And next time, if the police just said to you using English, maybe just say English back. I'm not a criminal. The day the earth stood still. Now let's see how Keanu Reeves speaks his Mandarin.
和你失去联系很久了。
任务很危险，这个地方不适合友善。
我注意到了，我以为能和他们讲道理。
我想他们不需要爱好和平的。我跟他们一起生活70年了，我很了解他们。
还有呢？
任何规劝都是没用的，他们具有毁灭性，又不肯改变。
这是你对他们的正式评估吗？
最可悲的是，他们明明知道结果，感觉到的，不过他们不知道怎么办。
那就这么决定吧，我会尽快启动程序的。我们做好离开的准备。
Well, actually, I think he did a really good job. Although some tone mistakes and a little awkward, but I can feel that he put a lot of time into this. He tried to pronounce every character clearly. I can understand this without a subtitle. I believe he put many times, many hours into this dialogue. And after all the previous clip I've watched, I really feel that Keanu Reeves did a really good job. I can understand every word he said, but here's a really strange story. Like there are two aliens sit in a public restaurant interchanging information, and why are they not using like their own alien language but using Mandarin? Is Mandarin an alien language? Well, sort of to English speakers, alien language. That's a little weird, you know. But the clip itself is great. If I going to rate this, I would rate like 8, because the previous ones are just not great. And you did a really good job, Keanu Reeves. Really good job. Now you see me too.
你没死啊？你还活着？啊？你做了什么好事把你放出来了？
She must be familiar with your work. Excuse me, Miss. Have you seen these people?
是用狗打满吗？
我的孙儿跟他们的头说了话。他在里边跟我来。
Says her grandson spoke to their leader. He's in the back. What? Oh, wow, you speak Mandarin?
如果你的普通话讲得好，我会跟你讲。
活该！你来不来啊？
来了。
丽儿。
I need a subtitle for this, because I don't actually get what Morgan Freeman said in the first sentence. Well, it turns out to be 你见过他们吗？
是用狗打满吗
？Knowing this, I can like understand whatever characters he pronounced, but without a subtitle and without knowing the line, I will be completely don't know what he just said. And what Mark Ruffalo said has a subtitle, so I can reverse engineering what he said. Well, he's doing a better job than Morgan Freeman, or it's just his sentences are easier to pronounce. I don't know. It's just not as good as Keanu Reeves. And a little strange, Mark Ruffalo's saying was 如果你的普通话讲得好，我会跟你说。Kind of weird, right? Morgan Freeman asked him, "Can you speak Mandarin?" And he replied, "If you speak good Mandarin, I will tell you." It's a little jumpy, but understandable. Not impressive and not really bad like Limitless. Well, I could give this 6. 4 or 5 for Morgan Freeman and 6 for Mark Ruffalo. Let's just give this average 5.5. Dune. Let's see how Timothy Chalamet. Oh, maybe I didn't pronounce his name right. Let's see how Timothy solved this Mandarin question.
What's happening?
关于见面会的事，我是略有所闻。他们说他们的存在是为了让造福更多的人，并不是要冒犯你的母亲。但说到底，他们做的一切都是为了他们自己人。你什么意思？当心点。
Actually, this is the best I ever heard. Like he's doing the tone right. 张震, he's a native speaker. 你什么意思？
你
什么意思？
You can hear like he almost sounds like me. He's doing it all right. Zhang Zhen may help him, but I believe he did many time into this sentence. Give him to that. What he said is really accurate in its tones and its characters. I cannot find any mistakes. And it's just kind of perfect, you know. It just kind of sounds like native. Great job, Timothy. In all the clips I reviewed today, he's doing the best. Well, I gotta give this like 10 out of 10 or 9.5 out of 10. This did a really good job. And if you want to speak more fluently and beat Batman and the Hulk and Neo, you can book a free call with me, link in the description. And as for the challenge, I will also put it down in the description, where I will teach you one of the easiest tongue twister, so it won't be really hard, but I promise it will improve your speaking skills. If you are just starting out, you can watch this video I put it here, where I'll show you how you can master Chinese pinyin in 15 minutes. So see you in the next.